What's going on, guys? It's episode 7 of Straights and Lottos. We're back over here. My name is Straight Bet Ben, and my boy over here is...
What's up, guys? Player Prop Chris here, episode 7.
Yes, sir. Bro, how's your day?
It's all right so far.
Just give me a rundown, bro. How's your day?
My day's good, bro. I'm waiting on a couple bets right now.
I
have D'Lo to get 3 threes.
Okay.
Reeves to get 3 threes, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to get 3 threes.
Ooh.
So it's going all right.
And that's
right
for
now.
the Lakers game and the Nuggets game happening right now. We're watching it. It's currently 32-27 Lakers. I have hammered the plus 5.5. We have gone 21-7 in the past month in the NBA. So we are riding a fucking hot streak, boys.
Yeah, bro, you're like the new fucking NBA god over here.
Just give me my time to shine for this 1 minute and just claim me the GOAT. Nah, it's all bullshit. Mad fun past NBA playoffs. Definitely been my most consistent genre of sports, league, whatever you want to call it. Hockey's been cool, just been kind of weird.
Yeah.
I just haven't been a fan of these matchups. I think the Canes will take it to the Cup. I would love to see the Canes versus Stars. I was just telling you, I think Panthers and Knights would be the most exciting. But
Panthers, Knights, yeah.
I think that would be the most exciting as far as like physicality and goals and
just like action the whole time.
I mean, they just beat the Oilers, dude. Like crazy, you know? But it's weird. It's like the Golden Knights, they're good on 5-on-5, and that's how they beat the Oilers. They kept the Oilers out of the box. They didn't get a power play, and they beat them 5-on-5, and that's how you have to beat the Oilers. So, fucking money. I think that was Reeves, babe.
Was it?
Yeah. I think I just called you babe, too. I think so, yeah.
Was
So they're giving him props and shit.
Was that a 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
was it? Let's see. Oh, no.
It wasn't.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Wait, why were they giving him props then? What the fuck?
I don't know. But still, that white boy goes off. I see
He'll
me.
get 3.
I see me on the court.
When you see Reeves?
When I see Reeves, I'm like, that's me, baby. Like, it's everything I see in myself. All right. First reactions. Just give it to me raw. Sixers losing. Okay, I totally didn't know if we were pausing the pod or it was just...
Dude, just saying pause.
Pause.
For you're saying giving it to you raw.
Give it to me raw, bro. Pause. All right. First of all, Sixers losing. Embiid's post game. Give me that. How do you feel about that? First reaction.
I think it's an excuse. It's a bad excuse.
About what he said. Let's clarify what he said first.
About how he can't just do it with Harden.
So Embiid had a press conference where he was basically insinuating that it was him and Harden putting in the work and the rest of the team has to step up and it can't just be him.
Listen, they have a couple of good role players, like Tyrese Maxey, for example. Bro, he's good.
Amazing.
He drops like 20, 25 a game. I think it's an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just 2 people that are doing it all. Yes, they're the stars of the team, but you have role players that you rely on. Tyrese Maxey didn't do bad that series. They lost. I mean, it's an excuse. At the end of the day, I think it's an excuse, and like he's gonna stay with the Sixers. I mean, I have a feeling he will. Now it's interesting to see what they're gonna do come now the off season for them. Are they gonna, you know what I mean? Are they gonna try to get another superstar for Embiid? Because right there, that's what he's asking for.
Who do you think the Sixers need to get them over that hump of basically what you're talking about?
Like someone like Jaylen Brown. Like a player of that caliber.
You need someone to score more points.
Yeah. They need
Harden chokes.
And they need another rebounder. Like Embiid, obviously such a big guy, but they need another. He can't get every single board. You know what I mean?
Because he blocks. That's a solid thing he does.
Yeah.
I like Embiid, man. I think I like your take on it being an excuse. I think I didn't even look at it that way, but I think you're onto something there. It can definitely be an excuse. Like, look, in the end of the day, if they were the better team, they would be moving on.
Not only is it an excuse, you're disrespecting your own team.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
literally saying,
Oh, yeah.
it's just me and Harden. You guys suck. Is
Yeah.
basically what you're saying.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a shot at the team. I saw the Winnipeg Jets coach actually do that to his team when they lost.
Yeah.
Like, basically he said they suck. And it's, like, definitely a touchy thing. I think just emotions and shit
Yeah.
aren't...
It's actually, it's kind of funny. So Sean Payton, he's the coach of the Saints, and they just signed a quarterback. And the part owner of the Saints also owns Walmart.
Okay.
So he told the quarterback, he's like, listen, if things don't work out here, I know there's a greeting position at Walmart for you. And he was like, obviously joking with the guy, but it's like, bro, you're like, you just signed the kid and you're giving him like shit. Like,
people
you'll be working at Walmart soon if you're not fucking doing
So that's, to me, as a player, just playing sports and just playing in competition, I think that's going to do two things. It's either going to motivate the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Or it's going to make him get inside his head and double think every play,
Right.
every move he makes. I played sports most of my life, and I think that's even when, like, people are talking about certain calls and stuff, and, like, you get on Twitter, and there's, like, oh, this call, and there's all this debate. I think a lot of people who 36-27 Lakers, just putting that out there right now, 36-30. But, I didn't see. But I truly feel like a lot of people on Twitter who do talk about these calls and like just have a strong opinion. I feel like a lot of them have not played sports competitively, because when you're trying to gain momentum back in something and refs keep calling things, when you're gaining momentum, it kills it.
Right.
So I think a lot of people don't understand that, and they just look at a call. A call to me is a good call when it doesn't. It's always going to impact the game, but like it can't be. It's all about timing for me.
Right.
Like, this is from a while ago, but even I bring it back to Caitlin Clark when she was in the finals, Iowa versus LSU. They called her on her fifth technical for just bouncing the ball out of bounds. It's like they're trying to get momentum back. You're giving their star player their last foul off some bullshit.
Right. It ruins the momentum of the game.
Yeah, you can call by the rule book all you want, but you have to understand when you play sports competitively, that is a big thing as a team to get calls like that at moments like that. That's going to skew the game.
For sure.
And what did we see the other night with the Heat? Let's talk about that.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I've seen pictures and whatever videos going on like all over Twitter about it. Someone said that like he was going to turn around to run to the other side of the court. Like, bro. I mean,
so let's have some context. So what was the clip?
So basically the referee, after Jimmy Butler made the bucket, he like did like a disgusted face, like he just lost some money on something, dude. Like, it's all over. I wish we had the clip so we could have shown it.
That was fucking nasty.
But it's like,
what just happened? Did he not make it? He dropped the ball, going to her. Look at this shit. What the fuck?
He has to do some fucking showboat shit. Like, dude.
What the hell?
He was gonna do like a fucking windmill.
That's like probably the most embarrassing thing.
Dude, it's like,
because all cameras are on you.
Just dunk the ball. Why do you have to do if this isn't a dunk contest?
Fucking LeBron. All right, sorry to cut you off.
But no. So I was just saying, it's like, so what we saw was basically him getting upset or angry that, bro, he lost money on something. There's no way you're just doing that. And he was watching so carefully. He's like, just watching the ball go in, dude. Man,
I know he had money on it because that's the same face I'm
making. Yeah, like
I be having the under. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, there's no doubt in my mind.
Only difference is I didn't have a whistle in my mouth.
He definitely had something going on with that game. I believe that they do. Like,
I do too.
I think it happens more often than we think.
I'm gonna Google right now. Keep talking, but I'm gonna Google the soccer player we were speaking about.
All right, word. Yeah, I was just saying that it happens definitely more often than we think. Like, obviously, I don't think they're allowed to actually create a betting account and like bet on the games. But, dude, if I'm fucking one of your good friends and you're like, yo, listen, I'm going to give you this money. You know what I mean? Whatever. Put it on the Heat or whoever. Dude, they definitely do that. Way more than we think.
Yes, sir. So, his name. So it's the Colorado Rapids. So it's actually MLS. So it's USA MLS Soccer. Max Alves. I guess he put 12 grand, on an offshore book for him. You can't do this on most books because, so his wager he made was for him to pick up a yellow card. On most major books, you can't do that because in soccer they try to stay away from certain wagers that can be impacted by the player.
Right. Bet365 you can do that.
Yeah, so it's more Bet365 is
it's more
it's
like
more
more
offshore if anything. But so he got fined for putting 12 grand on him to pick up a yellow card. Dude goes into the game, gets a yellow card within the first 5 seconds.
Holy
just calls himself out.
Dude, what?
So, but he got caught,
doing
that himself. So, I mean, I think while I was also looking this up, NFL has some type of machine, I guess they're using now, some type of software that's actually going to detect players doing anything like that. So they've been sending those out to all the sports books and all the FanDuels, DraftKings, all the major ones, to basically like implement this to detect if anyone
is doing it. Yeah,
crazy, dude.
That is crazy.
But my grandma not snitching.
I mean, but at the same time, it's understandable though, because it's like, you could be going against your team or whatever, vice versa. You shouldn't be betting on the game that you're playing in, but
it ruins sports.
Yeah,
it ruins sports. These dudes are getting major money from their contracts and all that. I think if they're doing that, just stop it. You're fucking making enough money.
Yeah, you're making bank
just
anyway.
Cut it out. Just cut it out. Let the public have fun with it.
The only thing that I'm thinking of is if like they're doing it for like a friend, like they're doing terrible in the game because their boy has 50,000 on their under. Or
yeah,
like
well, fuck my friend if I'm getting paid $80 million a year to play on a team. Sorry, bud. Like, sorry. Come work for me. I'll give you the money. I'm not fucking blowing a game, losing, risking my contract for your fucking 50 grand or whatever. But one thing I did find interesting is I was just watching some shows today, and they were speaking about how a lot of these big investment groups who wager, they will come in. So they were speaking on this game actually. This game opened at under over 223. The line moved all the way up to 227, and then dropped. I mean, no. It went up to all the way from 223 all the way to 227 within a couple hours. Right? I actually found out that there is these big funds groups, and they'll put money. They like the under, but they'll put money on the over.
Right.
Like,
to drive it.
Yeah. You can't move a line 4 points with $50 bets. Like,
no,
we're talking about millions.
Yeah,
we're talking about millions just to move a line so then they can take the under 227.
Right.
Which makes no fucking sense to me because if you're putting that much money, why don't you just buy the alternate?
Yeah.
I mean, bankroll management. Paying minus 275 no matter how much money you're putting on is.
That's actually crazy though.
Yeah,
it's almost like shorting like a stock or something.
Yeah.
Like
it's
I
mean, it's smart. Shit. Any edge you can get over the book, let's get them.
No, for real.
But, the players wagering is definitely something that's, I think it's messing up sports. And even the sports players have commented on it like, dude, I don't care about your fucking bets. Like, I had a bad game. Like, fuck you, dude. All right. Let's move on to Celtics. I mean, not Celtics. Warriors and Lakers. First reaction on Warriors loss.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I had the Lakers winning it. I don't think the Warriors are the Warriors that they were like 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Curry's still good, don't get me wrong, but as far as like being a super team, I don't consider them a super team anymore. I mean, they no more KD. A lot of their players got older. Clay's older. He's not really in his prime anymore.
Clay.
Yeah, he's not the same Clay. Curry can still knock down shots, but again, he got older too. He's definitely declined from like 3-4 years ago when he was, that big superstar. Not that he isn't now, but you decline. And the Lakers, they were just overpowered them. They, AD, LeBron, I'm shocked they didn't end the series sooner. I really thought they were gonna maybe put a sweep on them.
So the one thing that bothers me about Curry, well, it doesn't bother me. I think he is the only one that can keep the game alive
Yeah.
on the court in that team.
Hate Draymond too, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like Draymond at all.
Draymond is like one of those players. He goes off one night. He does. It's not even like he averages the next night. It's like they just do terrible. I think Poole is overrated. Honestly,
Bro, Poole fell
I think
off.
Poole is so overrated. Even during the regular season, I know he's a great player, but if I'm betting on these games and every time I'm watching you are inconsistent, I can't.
Can't put money on you anymore either.
It's not even money. It's more like I can't understand everything. Like, players have to be consistent to be named great, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that's saying anything. I just think if you want to be named great in the fucking league, you have to be a consistent player. You can't have. You can have off nights, but there's discretion and threshold to off nights.
Yeah.
When it comes to being
especially in the playoffs. I mean,
yeah.
You know, it's like.
And also, one thing that bothers me about Curry is is his ability to secure game time shots.
Like in clutch moments, you mean like to knock down the big shots? Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. And if you can't do that, again, it's a problem because you need to be able, because that's what's going to, I mean, he's already in the conversation. He's proven it enough. But I'm just saying, as far as these new dudes or even the current dudes who are trying to keep it up, like, you have to capitalize on those, or every time someone watches you, we're not getting that, like, this is the greatest.
Right.
Even if he's having an off night, because Embiid will have an off night, and it's like he makes these certain plays that are like, whoa, that just kind of saved them from something serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not calling Embiid the greatest, but he's a fucking great player. And I think he does every game I watched in that playoffs, except the first game where he just flopped. He came back and did what he was supposed to do as far as defensive play.
Yeah. I mean, I could agree. I again, like I said, I don't think, going back to Curry, he's not the same player that he once was. You know, he's just declined. I mean, and that's what happens as you get older. But then again, you look at LeBron, and
it's different.
He's putting up like crazy numbers at his age, 20 years in the league. Like,
yeah,
it's just crazy.
People forget that the ESPN was covering his high school games.
Yeah, bro.
People forget about
fucking
that.
Crazy.
Like, ESPN was there hyping LeBron up, doing interviews with him in his high school.
Fucking high school, yep.
That's insane, bro. That's a different level of stuff.
And he's still like, and people are still hating on him. I know we mentioned this in the last episode, but it's just like, you know, people just hate on him, and it's just, it's crazy to hate on greatness. Like, you can dislike the guy, but you can't hate on him. Like, if you're a basketball fan, like, even if you don't like him as a person, which I don't really like him as a person with different things.
You don't like
but
LeBron as a person?
Nah, not really.
Really? I feel like he's such like a saint. Did he open like a school and shit?
Well, that's pretty cool. But for other things that I'm not going to mention here on the podcast, but
pussy.
But as far as a player, I mean, he's fucking great. But
yeah,
you know, people hate on him.
No, what happened with him?
He's like the #1 draft.
Oh, I did hear that tall ass kid. Yeah.
People think he's gonna be like the next biggest thing.
Yeah. You didn't hear about that
Nah.
kid? Yeah.
Fill me in.
Dude.
Wembanyama.
Yeah. Wembanyama. Dude, he's like, I don't even know how
He's
tall
in
he is.
college or high school?
No, I think high school right now, right?
I think he's an international.
Yeah, something.
Shit.
But yeah, he's like really hyped. Like they're saying. I mean, I don't know if you would hype him up
like
as much
the hype
as like
around
how LeBron was, but probably close to it. Yeah.
I mean, dude, like, I was watching an interview with him today back then, and someone asked him, was like, you know, like, do you, like, does this, like, pressure get to you, like, having to be the you know, getting all this hype before high school, before you're even in the league? You know,
Right.
are you worried you don't perform the way, you know, everyone hopes? Because if you don't, you know, you're kind of a bust. That's basically what he was saying.
Yeah.
And LeBron was like, nah, I just live in the moment and try to get better every day. And I think that's like the best attitude, because it's just like you're not letting the hype get to your head. And
Yeah, you have so much pressure on you.
he did it humbly, and look how he was able to, because that brings me back to the Curry thing. You were able, you are able to capitalize on the moments when it really is gonna solidify you.
Right.
You know, and that's one thing that's bothering me about Curry this year. That's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He has a couple of years left, but I think he'll definitely retire before LeBron.
Yeah.
I'll give it like maybe 3 or 4, maybe 4.
How many more seasons do you think LeBron will be in?
Well, I think he's definitely gonna wait for his son. He wants to play with
into
his
the
son,
NBA?
so at least
That's 4
another.
years, right?
No, he doesn't. You can get drafted before that,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
facts.
but he's probably gonna be. He'll play 1 year and get drafted.
Mhm.
I think he'll go to the NBA after 1 year, probably.
Yeah, it makes sense. I would love to see Bronny and James play together
Because I think pretty sure you only have to play 1 year
in college.
in college. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were just talking about that with the LSU girls and stuff. How like,
Yeah. I don't think you can anymore.
you can't get drafted out of high school anymore.
No.
Let us know in the comments, boys.
No, I'm 99% sure you can't.
Wow, that's gay.
Yeah.
I mean, shit,
I'm pretty sure.
bleep. I know. You actually can't say that nowadays.
No, I know. It's
Like,
actually crazy.
Listen, let's just have a real talk. Never mind. We're not even going there. Bleep it. Yes. So
This video is gonna get removed now from fucking YouTube.
I swear, bro. I love everybody. My car is actually painted as a rainbow. I don't know if. All right. Let's get back to it. I've been trying to live bet a Lakers spread. I got the plus 5.5. I've been trying to live bet a plus 10.5, but I just can't get it. Now I'm getting it the other way. I'm getting minus 5.5. So
You missed your chance, buddy.
yeah, I missed the chance. I wonder. I'm not even really keeping too much eye on the total, but that seems like we're like looking good for an under.
For an under for the what? For the 240 or whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took an alternate under. I took plus 11.5 Lakers and under 238 or 239.5.
KCP got a 3, so I have 1-3 for D'Lo,
Okay,
1-3 for KCP, and Austin Reeves has 2.
let's go. Austin Reeves, that's me.
Yeah,
That's me, baby.
plus 4,000.
And then Yankees win 4-2.
Yeah, Yankees just won.
Yankees bang. Panthers are up 2-1. Come back in the second period, down 1. It's gonna be a spicy series. I still like the under, but 2-1 going into the third. I would maybe nuke the over at plus 142. Let's see what happens when this comes out.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. Yeah. Damn. So it's 49-44 in the Lakers game. We get plus 2.5 Lakers.
Bro, they're gonna win the game. You don't even need the fucking.
I mean, we don't. I never like to say that because basketball.
No, it can go.
It's that one sport, man.
It could change real
It's
quick.
that one sport where it's like you can't even get excited till the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, because like the foul trouble and
The
stuff.
last minute of a game takes the longest.
Oh yeah, fouls and everything else.
Timeouts. I was watching the Heat game last night with one of my buddies. He only watches soccer. And we were watching the Heat game, and he's like, bro, how the fuck do you watch this? Like, there is a timeout, a commercial break after every 2 minutes of play. And all he does is watch soccer.
Yeah, where
So
they just go.
Continuous time. And I was like, dude, I hear you. Because it is kind of ridiculous how long these games are sometimes.
Well, there's just too many fouls. I mean, even on this game, you hear what the announcers say.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, have to like you're getting tapped on the arm, foul. Like everything
Yeah.
is a foul. It's excessive.
Yeah, no, I would love to see what is possible to actually change that a little bit because I just think it's just too much. Like, let these guys play. There's some things that can't be tolerated.
Oh, of
but,
course, yeah.
But other than that, it's definitely
It's
ridiculous.
excessive.
Especially when you have the league and the announcers and all this commenting on it live.
Yeah, it's excessive.
These dudes should be ashamed.
But I do. Before we move on, I just wanted to touch a little bit on the Ja Moran issue again.
Oh yeah.
So in I think was it the first or second episode that
dummy
we had?
Ja.
That was what?
I think it was like the first episode.
Yeah, dude. So here we are,
Episode 7.
episode 7, and he fucking does it again. Flashing a gun. Once again, His friends recording him in the car. It's like, dude, this they're saying potentially what I'm hearing, he could be suspended for the entire next season.
Oh yeah, he's suspended already
Yeah.
again. How do you get suspended on your off season? It's like getting fired on your day off.
Yeah, right.
You've seen Friday. How'd you get fired on your day off, Craig?
No, but dude, he needs to seriously like get his shit together because he's not gonna make it long in the NBA. Because what's gonna happen is, if anything else, even minor, happens with him, I truly think the Grizzlies are just gonna dump him. I know he's great talent, but it comes to the point where it's like you're like a liability. It's like you're making the team look fucking terrible. There's always like drama with them, so they're obviously not playing well. You know, it's like I feel like they could either trade him to someone who's willing to take on that responsibility of him and then get something great in return, or just release him. Like,
Yeah.
cuz it's too much.
Yeah, it's a big talk, just culture wise, what the NBA wants to represent, and that's not what they want to represent.
Right.
That's what their that's what their sponsors don't want. That's what they don't want the kids to be influenced by. This is what's going to affect ticket sales. And I think that's really the bottom line with all this. I just think the image is not something they want. And whether you agree with that or disagree with it is just the truth.
Right.
And I think there's a lot to unpack within it. But you guys can do that on your own time and all that. But it's silly, man. It's silly in the end of the day. We can talk about this happens and is it right? Is it wrong the way they're treating him? Like, it is what it is because this is what you signed up for.
Right.
And it's like you can bear arms. That's fine.
Right.
But it's the way you don't need to post it. You don't need to be Chris Tucker in Rush Hour. You know? just bear your arms in your house and use them appropriately. You don't need to, it is what it is. I just think it's silly stuff.
It is.
I think in conclusion, my thought is I don't think he wants to be in the NBA anymore.
I completely agree with you.
I just don't think, and
if
I think
you did, you wouldn't be doing this shit.
I think I compare it to when if you want to break up with a girl, but you're just like don't want to, so you just cheat on her. so she finds out. So it's like, so it's like she does it. So in my opinion, that's kind of where this looks like it's going. We would say CTE if it was football, but
Right.
but it's not.
The only other thing I just want to touch on is like, dude, you have kids looking up to you, young kids.
Does he have kids?
I don't know if he does, but I'm just saying, like in general, like the viewers, like, dude,
No, I
people
agree.
watch basketball at a young age, 8, 9
Mhm.
years old, whatever. You're looking up to these players,
Mhm.
and then, dude, every young kid now is on social media. Kids that are 8 years old have iPhones, so it's like they see this shit.
They say leave it to the rappers.
So they see this, and it's like, to a kid, like, oh wow, like he's flashing a gun around,
yeah.
It's just like you got to be more responsible. You're an NBA player, and I get like he's new to the league. He's only been in it a couple of years, but you already got in trouble for the same thing once, and then you do it again, fucking 2 months later.
Yeah, I saw the NBA commissioner say he was like thought it wasn't real when he saw it.
Yeah, well, yeah, people were saying it kind of looked like it was like an edited video,
Yeah.
but nah, dude, that was definitely him.
Dude, all I know is if I ever get in some beef, I want John
Yeah,
Moran around.
Fuck.
He's packing.
All the
He's
time.
packing. The only problem is he's showing.
But bro, his friends too, like, bro,
Packing.
and they're recording him.
Yo, if we're going to do something, if we're doing something illegal, we don't want them around because they film everything.
Dude, they film everything. Those are his boys. Like, they're trying to get his downfall.
But if
feel.
I get in a fight, I want the whole freaking John Morant team with me because they're bringing the arsenal.
Bro, for real.
They're gonna pop out with a rocket launcher. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Morant, get your shit together. Last thing I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about the worst team in the NHL, the Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah.
Give it up for the Coyotes. Actually, one of my favorite teams in the NHL because they made me the most money when I began betting in the NHL, betting against them. So I really appreciate them. And at the end of the season, they also had a great home stand where they would only lose by 1 goal. So the plus 1.5 was so money. So shout out to the Arizona Coyotes. A little bit of news. There was supposed to be a new arena deal in Arizona for the Coyotes. It got turned down. The positives were new home for the Arizona Coyotes, obviously. 7,000 new jobs for the city and its residents. No out-of-pocket costs or financial risk for the city. Also turning a toxic landfill generating zero revenue into a landmark generating hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue for the city. And absolutely no new taxes created by the development.
So all that's positive.
Oh, that's positive.
All is positive.
And you think they got it?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
They didn't get it?
It's dust. It's dust.
It's finished?
They
They're not
turned
doing
it down. There's a lot.
Wait, who turned it down?
So basically, I guess when new buildings happen in cities and stuff, there's a board that agrees on it, I guess, to
Right.
get the money together, and then I guess the residents and the people who live have to agree with it as
Right.
well. I don't know all the technicalities on it, but at the end of the day, I think most of the community has to vote on it. It's happening with dispensaries too.
Right.
So dispensaries in certain towns in New Jersey are having troubles opening because the residents aren't signing off.
So where do they where are they at right now? Like where do they play now?
They play in
Well,
Arizona.
they play in Arizona, but
I think they play
like it's
in
a piece of shit stadium or something, I
I
guess.
think they play in. Yeah, they play. Yeah, it's basically a college stadium. It's Mullet Arena. I think it's in Phoenix.
Oh, so they're playing in like some
Yeah, it's
piece of shit
yeah,
place
it's Mullet
compared to
Arena.
other NHL.
Right. So the biggest angle when it comes to wagering in the Coyotes
Right.
is wager with them at home because basically teams who come from these 17,000 seaters, 25,000 seaters go to Mullet Arena where they're holding 4,000 to 5,000 people max, and
That's
those
it.
stands aren't filled up. So there's
Right.
no energy, there's no home crowd, there's no this, there's no that. So that's why the Coyotes do well at home because they're playing their exhibition game.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
It's like
4,000 to 5,000 people. That's
yeah,
it
yeah. No, I'll look up the exact amount, but it's very
compared to like MSG or
yeah,
like
yeah,
something.
yeah. You're talking about
That's crazy, dude. But I wonder how they must feel when
5,000. Yeah, 5,000 seater.
like when they go to MSG or something like
4,600
that.
actually, 4,600 people for hockey.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. And I think that's probably why a lot of those residents turned it. I think it was probably an older demographic.
Yeah.
I think also Coyotes just haven't had the best record, so people are like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it, but at the same time,
think
like
it's bullshit.
everything you just read was all positive
Yeah.
stuff, and then it gets rejected. That's kind of fucked.
And then in other breaking news, Ryan Gosling, Snoop Dogg, and a couple other celebrities were bidding on the Ottawa Senators. I think they got kicked out of the running. I don't know if it was a financial thing. Those dudes are playing with billions. Like,
Oh,
they're not.
yeah.
It's financial groups. It's not
Right.
individuals. Those are just the headliners of the financial group. But yeah, man, that's fucking sports. Are we good? It's all good. We're wrapping it up. Great episode, man. Let's keep fucking killing in the playoffs. I got the Canes to win the cup, and I got the Lakers to win the championship. Give it to me.
I want the Lakers to win, but I think the Celtics are still going to win. That was my prediction from episode 1. I would love LeBron to get another title, so I will not be upset if they do. But I just have a feeling the Celtics are going to win.
My prediction was the Nuggets on episode 1. So we're both looking kind of good.
Yeah,
we're both
getting
looking
close.
good, but
And for hockey, I'm going to say the Hurricanes.
you're gonna say the Canes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's fucking go Canes. They are plus. Let's get a live check on what they are to win the cup. You're going Stars. So Tyler's Stars. I'm Canes. Chris is Canes. I do like the Stars pick though. That would be my second pick. I just want to get this, and then we'll end the thing.
My bet's going pretty decent right now.
So Hurricanes are plus 260. I still like that at that price. I mean, honestly, I think it's a fine price. And at the end of the day, plus money is plus money. You got to look at the competition surrounding. I think really the only team that they will go head to head with is the Stars. I think that will be one of the teams that can match them defensively. So, plus 310. They're the highest. So if you like that, grab the Stars plus 310. Shop around. There's always other books.
Plus 310?
Plus
Shit.
310. Hurricanes plus 295. Plus 260. Lock it in if you like it. Don't if you don't. But we're out. Episode 7. Episode 8 next week. I'm Straight Bet Ben.
Player Prop Chris.
And we're out.
We're out. Peace.